Welcome in. I'm Stacy, and this is the Pantasy Steampunk Nautilus. This is set number 85029, and this adventurous build contains 2,552 pieces, printed elements, and 3 highly detailed minifigures, 1 unhappy sea monster, and some cute play features. Make sure to check the description of this video for any offers or promotions Pantasy may send our way. Thank you, Pantasy, for providing this set, and because of that, I can share my steampunk-powered voyage with you. Now, bricks ahoy, it's time for our deep dive. The base of this set was fun. I like plate work, and I like building the rock facing, and if you built the Pantasy Knight, this base is very similar. Nice use of color for the blue for the water and the gray for the rocks. We've got a printed plaque, the Nautilus, and then we have a treasure chest with some coins in it and some coins outside on the ocean floor, which are actually on studs. Some vegetation and some fish. And then one of my favorite parts of this build, this sea monster. He is such a good size. There's so many links here in the legs, and he moves. And actually in the nose, he has a ball on it so that he's clipped right into the bottom of this set, which is amazing. He's got 8 legs and some tentacles. Let's see on the inside. You turn him around, you could see in the inside of him. Really good size build. And I love how you can move the legs to manipulate them pretty much any way you want. Them right up along the set. Really cool. These Technic pieces are really nice. They're clear, so they're not your main focus, but they do allow the set to be nice and sturdy. They're built right into the rock facing, into the base, and there's some pins in there to keep them nice and tight. And then the Nautilus actually clips right into it, and then that's pinned in for extra security as well. We've also got this piece here because we can actually put our minifig right on the end of it with a clip, so that he can look like he's floating in the water, which is pretty cool. Our main part of this set, the Nautilus. Nice harpoon at the front. We've got some pieces that move here. These open, and we can see right inside. This is our cockpit. So we've got all of our engineering stuff in here in order to actually run this ship. I really like these chains. We've got some printed pieces here. And our anchor, lots of different angled pieces here to give it a nice design. And we've got our periscope that actually moves as well. Over to the middle is our lounge area. So this portal window opens. You can take a peek right into the lounge. There's lots of different pieces in there, just like a coach and a clock and an organ. We'll see if we can get a better look at those in a bit. And on the top is our deck, where we actually have another portal that opens. And right beside that is actually a little thingy for the minifigs. Really fun build. This piece was mostly system with those fence piecing around it too, and a little ladder on the side. And then we come back to our engineering room. This side of the tail, the engineering room, is different than the other side. So this side allows you to see all of the inner workings and the Technic that is there. Love the gold pieces. This tubing just adds a little bit more to it, with so many details and incredible Technic in this piece. So this just moves by actually moving the rudder here, or the propeller, sorry, and it moves the middle Technic pieces. So there's no other knobs or motor or anything like this, but it's kind of cool how you see that gold piece in the middle go up and down as well, and it runs really smooth. It's really nice. Spin this around to the other side, and all of the inner workings are actually covered on this side. So I like the differences on both sides. Lots of really nice plate work done here. We've got printed pieces, we've got this tubing. Now we also do have a bit of a gap. So this set is actually built in 4 pieces. So this tail is 1 piece. In the middle is the lounge, which is 1 piece. I've got it together as tight as I can, but there's still a bit of a gap there. And I actually think that these tentacles, that's kind of the reason why they cover that piece. Then we've got another portal, and of course, this one opens as well, right behind the grandfather clock. And then we've got more printed or more gold pieces. Love the angles on that cockpit. Our periscope is up there on this side. And of course, this opens as well. Look at that wheel in there. Beautiful, beautiful gold. This bridge, like I mentioned, is its own separate build, and it comes right off modular style. It's really neat. There's some pretty cool things inside. We've got a pipe organ of all things. There's a table with a cup. Spin this around. We've got a printed map, and then we can see right into that cockpit. Now you can really see that beautiful wheel and some of those printed pieces. On this side, we've got a shelf, a nice grandfather clock, and our captain's notebook. That actually is on there with a stud so it won't slide around. And then another bookshelf in there. You can actually see some of the inner workings of the engine room from this area. A couple more play features with our bridge. So we talked about the periscope, so I just wanted to show you how it does spin around. Then we have this portal that opens. And then this is actually a dinghy, and it does come right off and open, or flip over, sorry, so that you minifigs can sit right in there, and there's some oars on it. So that's just a little cute feature, where we could also sit our minifigs on those studs with the dinghy off. Our 3 minifigs, and again, I love that Pantasy provides the bottom so that each minifig can sit. Our first one is our captain. He looks pretty serious, but he's dressed perfectly for a captain with the hat and the prints on the blue uniform. The next one is our professor. Very smart man, nice derby hat kind of, and bow tie with a vest and a jacket. And then we have our crew member. I love this guy because he's got his diving equipment on, and that front piece opens up so you can see his face. Also, that helmet does come off so that you could display him without that as well, but I just think it's really cute, and the prints are really well done for diving. The helmet on the crew member is amazing. We even have the air tanks and the prints right down to the bottom. And then we have our professor, his green pockets on his khaki pants. Love that. See his hair a little bit under his hat. And then our captain. I love the details. You can see the strap over his shoulder, the buckles, really nice. Put our minifigs on the set. I really wanted to show you this guy. He's actually got flippers as well that have studs that click right into his feet, and then he is on this stick. So he looks like he's floating in the water. He can spin around and he is a little bit fidgety, but I think it's just the cutest. Our captain is in his sitting position and he is in the cockpit. It is really cool. We'll show him from the back as well. And then we have our professor inside, taking a rest. There's a stud on the chair as well, so he can sit. And if we look from the outside of the ship, we can also see him right through the portal. So with our minifigures still in there, I'm going to put the bridge back on. It just slides right in the middle and push it down just like we would a modular level. This was a different and fun build experience, starting with the base, then the sea monster, which I absolutely loved, and then on to the 4 sections of the beautiful vessel. And each section was a totally different build from the other. This set is approximately 12 by 24 by 8 inches and is another one that combines both system and Technic. Now, speaking of Technic, when I got to the engine room, the tail, I felt it was next level. Fun, but I wouldn't recommend for someone new to the hobby. Joining the pieces does take some patience, as I found it a bit awkward to grip the set in the right places in order to add the pressure that I needed. If you grab it the wrong way, you may have some pieces come off. The instructions were great with 2 detailed books And overall, this is a unique and intricate design that absolutely kept my interest all the way through. And it's a beautiful display piece. So I brought in the rest of my Pantasy Steampunk collection. We have the Windmill Workshop that is operating on a motor. Then, of course, the Nautilus and the airship. The airship really does look fantastic with this. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up and subscribe on your way out. And until next time, keep clicking those bricks.